Does the brain make your foot work when you're wiggling your foot? Does your brain tell you to do that? Yes. That's exactly what it does. So the brain controls all body functions. And that brain sends a message down what we call the spinal cord, right? Those of you know that? Spinal cord. And its spinal cord is protected with bone, right? Your skull protects your brain. Your spinal column, my specialty, protects us. Necessarily come from directly from the site. Where does it go to tell us that it's there? To the brain, right? So we have a cycle. We call it a pin cycle. Just like a safety pin cycle, they call it. And that's exactly, if you're looking at that brain, there is actually the brain, comes back, tells you that there's pain. So we have sensory, and we have broken bone before. You put a cast on, has anyone broken bones? No? If you have anybody around you, they've broken a bone, they have a cast on, right? They have a cast on 6 to 8 weeks, right? The cast doesn't even touch the bone, right? It's your body that repairs the bone. So you have that natural ability inside of you to repair. That's what we call innate intelligence. God within. That's what causes healing. So amazing ability. Brain can communicate with the body parts can communicate with the brain. That's that safety pin cycle. Some few former patients of mine. I hope she wasn't too happy. Right? Now, how does it all start? It starts at birth, right? Now we're going to talk about sex. Now it really gets good, right? Conception. 2 cells become 4, you have a sperm and ovum together. 2 cells become 4, 4 cells become 8, 8 cells become 16. 280 lunar days later, baby human beings formed, right? Remarkable thing. Formed just as a baby human being. The purpose of the brain nervous system is to control according to the functions of all tissues, organs, and systems in the body. The brain is there to control everything else. Right? The brain controls everything else. Here we go. Here's how it looks. As you're looking at that brain at the very top, it sends the messages down the spinal cord, out the nerve ending, to different parts of the body. Everything's controlled by that brain, and its message through the spinal cord and out the nerve ending. Every body part controlled by nerve. Every cell, where we're made up of billions of cells, every cell has a nerve running to it. Okay, so that's an intricate system. That's your AT&T, what's your telephone company here? That's what you have inside. So function properly, you heal properly. So if you have people that are around, boy, can I don't listen. Thank you. Oh, so if you have people that are around you, family members, patients, and they're not getting the proper healing, there's a good chance that they have some blockage that message from the brain can't get to that body part, and that's why they're not repairing. From teeth to legs to cuts to bruises, right? There is not proper nerve supply for repair, right? So if the brain sends a message down and it can't get to the point, that body part's not going to repair. And that's you're going to have chronic pain or chronic problems. Right? That's a chronic pain cycle. That's actually what it is. Unable to heal, unable to repair itself, unable to perform, unable to be 100%, unable to think at 100%. So, when you have these nerves being irritated, it may not just cause pain. It may cause unable to think properly, unable to make decisions, headaches, right? So these are also signs of what we call stress. Has anyone ever heard of that word stress? Or we call it stress, right? In the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Stress comes in many different ways. It comes with many different symptoms, and we all have different symptoms or signs depending on how long we've been stressed and where the stress is.